Welcome to Negotiation by Design. Our mission is to help you become a better negotiator. We take the fear out of negotiation with simple tools and a straightforward process you can use to perform better in any negotiation. We believe that better negotiation can make a better world. This video will illustrate the power of the negotiation canvas using a classic negotiation example of two girls fighting over an orange. This example comes from Mary Parker Follett, a pioneer in negotiation, and some say the woman who invented management theory. A few of you may have heard of the orange example. If so, it will give you a head start in understanding the canvas. If you have not, no worries, it is still the easiest negotiation example to understand and grasp quickly. Now for the example. Two sisters, Emma and Sarah, are fighting over an orange. They both want the orange. Because they love each other, they split the orange in half, each girl getting half the orange. This seems like a fair solution, right? Actually, meeting halfway might be fair, but it is not necessarily the optimal solution. Instead of just splitting the pie, we can actually make the pie bigger. Let's walk through the negotiation canvas to show how to find more value for both girls. We'll explain the canvas step by step so that you can use it for your own negotiations. The idea is that once you learn the process, you can repeat it to perform better in every negotiation, whether in your professional or personal life. The first step is to identify the desired outcome for both girls, or what did each girl want? In this case, their desired outcomes, also known as positions, are the same. Emma wants the orange and Sarah wants the orange, but there's only one orange. Let's dig deeper and move from positions to interests by asking each girl why she wants the orange. To get to true interests, it is important to ask the question, why, many times. Understanding the deeper interests helps us to find options that work for both parties. Why does Emma want the orange? Emma wants the orange because she wants to make orange cake. Why does she want to make a cake? Because she is in the mood for something sweet. Now we know Emma's true interests. So, what are Sarah's interests? Why does Sarah want the orange? Sarah wants the orange because she wants to make orange juice. Why does Sarah want to make orange juice? Because she is thirsty. Are you beginning to see other possibilities now? Let's move on to the next step, which is walkaway alternatives. What will Emma do if she cannot reach an agreement with her sister? She might be forced to give up the orange and lose face, or she might be tempted to fight with her sister and get in trouble with her mother. For Sarah, the walkaway alternative is the same. If no agreement is made, she could yield, which sets a bad precedent, or fight and get punished by her mother. People often do not consider their walkaway alternative. However, it is very important to identify your walkaway alternative. First, you need to develop solutions that are much better than your walkaway alternative, or else you would just walk away. Also, the person with the better alternative tends to have more power to negotiate. In the orange example, however, neither sister has a good walkaway alternative. They really need to find a solution to solve Emma's sweet tooth and Sarah's thirst. Now we move on to bargaining chips, or what can each girl offer the other? Since Sarah's interest is to quench her thirst, what could Emma offer her sister to meet her interest? Emma happened to have a pitcher of water. She could offer Sarah a glass of water to quench her thirst and keep the whole orange. Emma could also offer Sarah a small amount of money for the orange. Sarah could use the money to buy a drink of her choice. The last bargaining chip Emma thought of was to give her sister some of the pulp to make juice, which is what she wanted in the first place. What can Sarah offer Emma? Well, since Emma was hungry for sweets, Sarah could offer her the piece of chocolate she had in her backpack. Sarah could also offer Emma a bit of money to buy a sweet. Lastly, since Emma wanted the peel to make orange cake, Sarah could offer her sister the peel because she didn't need it to make the juice. Now that we know what each girl can offer the other, we can determine possible solutions. Try to find 3 solutions. Setting a goal of 3 forces you to be creative. You might come up with a solution you would have never thought of. Presenting multiple solutions also shows flexibility and is great for building trust with your counterpart. So, working from the bargaining chips, what solutions did Emma create to present to her sister? Since Sarah was thirsty, Emma offered to give Sarah a glass of water, which would allow Emma to keep the whole orange. The next solution Emma came up with was to offer her sister a bit of money to buy a drink of her choice. This would also allow Emma to keep the whole orange. Up to this point, Emma had only thought of solutions that would allow her to keep the whole orange, but she'd have to give something up to keep the orange, such as a glass of water or some money. So she thought a little harder. The last solution was that Emma could give her sister all of the pulp to make juice and keep all of the peel for herself to make orange cake. Sarah was impressed that her sister had presented 3 options. However, Sarah didn't really like the first offer, the glass of water, because she preferred freshly squeezed orange juice much better than water. Sarah didn't like the second solution either. If her sister gave her some money, she'd have to walk all the way to the store to buy something to drink, and she was thirsty now. The last solution was the winning solution. Sarah loved the idea of getting 100% of the pulp, which is twice as much as she would have gotten if they had just split the orange. Emma got 100% of the peel, and Sarah got 100% of the pulp. Now, instead of each girl getting only half of what they wanted, each girl got 100% of what they wanted, without even giving anything up. Look at the 3 solutions again. Do you see how offering multiple options also helps you to uncover the other person's preferences? Because Sarah declined the first 2 solutions, Emma found out that her sister preferred orange juice and that she wanted to quench her thirst immediately. In future negotiations, you might find that offering multiple solutions is very helpful in finding valuable information about your counterpart's preferences, priorities, and interests. The orange example shows how the negotiation canvas can be used to get more for yourself and more value for both parties involved. The canvas is a step-by-step process to guide you through any negotiation, whether simple or complex. I hope this example shows you how easy it is to prepare for your next negotiation using the canvas. The better prepared you are, the more confident you will be, and the better you will perform.